How long has it been since I updated? Oops. Hello everyone, it is your least favorite YouTuber here. Please forgive me for missing these updates. In my defense, I have depression. No, seriously, that's half of my defense. The other half is that some shit has gone down these past few weeks and I haven't made much progress anyway. The first week I missed, I actually did film something, like a list of major things I want to get done this summer, and I think I might have finished editing it too. But in the end, I elected not to upload that. I always spend too much time at the beginning of these lamenting what didn't happen, so let's just get into some of what did. First off, as I said already, I made pretty much no progress in the true goal of this series, which sucks, but SLCKS, if you understood that reference, you're my friend now. The second weekend I missed, I actually wasn't here. I was upstate for Father's Day, where my dad's staying. I talked about this in, I think, the first episode. On top of being in a place with shitty internet, my brother insisted on sleeping in the same room as me. That sounds really creepy out of context, doesn't it? I promise it's not as creepy as it sounds. So I couldn't get any early morning editing done since he was, well, asleep. Then, of course, my sickness, which I will not go into the details of because I count that as venting, which should not be thrown into random places, TikTok, returned, and I've spent this entire week dealing with that shit, and it's not fun. Now, all of that isn't to say that I didn't get things done. I do actually have clips for you. Our house got reappraised, so I had to clean my room, and I went ahead and took the chance to clean my rabbit's pen. I haven't actually been the one taking care of him for about half a year now, not just because of my mental dip, but also because I've developed my father's hay allergy. Woohoo. I did take allergy meds and wear a mask when I went to clean his pen. However, after I ran downstairs to get a washcloth for my extremely irritated right eye, my dad informed me I was supposed to wait a couple of hours for the medicine to set in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and roll those clips for you. If you're wondering why not much seemed to get done in the second clip there, it's actually because of something that happened in the third clip. The shop vac got filled up with hay and I had to spend like 10 minutes poking and prodding it with scissors and a wrench and the handle of a mallet, and yes, my mom did give me permission to do that. I did not ruin one of her good mallets. Anyway, I had to spend 10 minutes poking and prodding to clean it out, and then it clogged up again in the third clip. But honestly, the effort it took to clean out the shop vac was less effort than it would have taken to pick up the hay off of the carpet by hand, so I don't particularly care. So I do have some things that I want to get done today, and I'm gonna go ahead and list those. First off, I want to put away all the clean clothes, both new and washed, because I do actually have some new clothes. I also want to make progress on the drawer that I'm currently bedazzling. If I can finish it, I can put the supplies away, which will make that area cleaner. And I want to finish through the yellow on the blanket that I'm making. I got caught up in a different crochet project, which you'll see later, so I haven't worked on it in a while. I also need to clean out my camera roll again, which includes getting rid of that video that I chose not to upload. And lastly, I want to caption some of my TikToks so that even when I don't feel like doing captions, I have something to upload. I'm trying to upload roughly every 12 hours nowadays. And for those of you who have TikTok who are wondering why I don't just use auto captions, framing and visibility, I get to choose where my manual captions are, while auto captions placement depends entirely on your caption to your video and they sit above it. And I'm used to filming with my manual caption placement in mind. You'll notice I never put things at the top of the screen because that's where I put my captions. And visibility, while I'm not someone who needs captions, I can read them because like subs and stuff, but I'd imagine that opaque backed captions like my manual ones are easier to read than the auto ones, which are transparent? I feel like transparent's the right word there. They're see-through. Anyway, let's get into the stuff. So you probably figured out by this point, after that clip, that all of these clips are being filmed after all of this stuff's already done. It's actually the next day. Anyway, after doing that, I took a shower instead of being productive, and after my shower, my phone was near dead, so I left it to charge while I time-lapsed continuing the script. Actually, this part of the script is the part that you will see me typing in the next clip, as well as finishing the crochet goal that I had. After I finished that, I emptied out some of my camera roll, which of course I can't really film. And then I captioned 2 TikToks, although I do want to do more before I count that goal as complete. I also added another goal at this point, which is completing more of my opening research. And after that, I did close, which of course, as per normal, took a lot less time than I thought it would. Then I worked on the drawer I'm bedazzling, and since I don't actually have a good way to record that, I took the opportunity to do Grand Cross stuff because I play 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. No! I didn't download it just for Arthur Pendragon. I have 3 versions of Arthur Pendragon. Anyway, I spent way too long putting captions on one video that has been uploaded. If you come from TikTok, you'll probably have seen it. And with all of the effort that took, I went ahead and counted that as enough videos for the day. And since you already know that I'm filming this after the fact, I have captioned some more videos. I then realized that I hadn't eaten in nearly 5 hours. So I ate some chips and ice cream. So healthy, I know. And then I grabbed a Coke and headed back upstairs. Time for more scripting and that damn research, which I actually did film. I did only get one opening done. It was opening 11, Hajimari no Sora e, because I can't do anything else while I'm doing that, because I have to focus on getting the clips and remembering what order things are in. I do now have a page pulled up that has the order of battles, so I know if a battle does happen in an openings timeline, which I should have had that page open from the beginning. Anyway, though, we're nearly halfway through, because, like I said, we're at opening 11, Hajimari no Sora e. After that, I actually gave up for the night. I threw my sleeping schedule out of whack again, and I'm determined to fix it, so I did some stuff for next week's episode, and then I took some melatonin and attempted to go to sleep. Of course, that didn't exactly work out the way I planned it, but when does anything ever? Anyway, eventually I woke up, I ate, I made tea, I got ready, which was supposed to have makeup, but then I was like, I've got shit to do today, I don't want to wear makeup, and now we're here. I really am hopeful this week. Stuff is coming that I'm both excited and nervous for. My first cavity filling is in 3 days, the 29th, and it's the 26th. And it's supposed to take care of all of the ones on the left side, which are the ones that are the most painful, as well as the ones I'm the most worried about, because one of them is like an actual hole in the tooth right at the bottom, so it's the most likely to develop into needing something like a root canal, which is terrifying. Anyway, that's exciting that I'm gonna get those filled. And then we have vacation scheduled, so I get to go shopping for vacation with my mom, which is always fun. And the cleaning for the appraisal has also kind of kickstarted my working brain, I think, because a lot of the stuff that was not in my room is now in boxes in my room because we needed it out of the way. So I'm hoping that that will help keep me going. There's honestly not much I can do other than hope for the best and keep on keeping on. I am already working on stuff for next week's update, so that should be ready on time, but we'll see. Until then, I hope you enjoyed.